everybody, welcome to another recap of Project Runway All-Stars. So, they began the show at the Circle in the Square Theater in the theater district in Manhattan. This is the theater that I saw my second Broadway show at. I think I was 9 years old. It was Romeo and Juliet, and I sat in the second row, like right where they were. Right up close to the stage. And that theater is amazing because it's called Circle in the Square because it has this long like runway that comes out into the audience and it feels like you're in the show. So beautiful, beautiful theater. My first show that I saw on Broadway was Pippin, and that was amazing too. I saw like 3 shows at the Circle in the Square, and I'd have to say it's definitely my favorite theater in the theater district. So they're putting on Godspell there. It's the 40th anniversary. Stephen Schwartz showed up, and he's the composer, and he came out and he explained about the character in the show and everything. And he also said that the winner was going to be having their costume featured in the production and their bio in the playbill, so that's pretty awesome. So the character that they're designing for is a rich girl in the play. And if you've ever seen Godspell, I've seen off-Broadway production, way off-Broadway. The costumes are very ragtag. It's not like high fashion, and it's not like modern or anything. It's like thrift store. So what the hell was Kenley doing showing up in curlers? She had this babushka on her head full of curlers. Really? You should have done that the night before. Alright, they have $200 for mood. Kara and Kenley are freaking best friends. Hey, wanna be my best friend? Mila doesn't like it, and me no like it either. It's really annoying. It's draining to have to listen to them all the time. Especially Kenley. What do you think about my design? She's such a whiner. Oh, I can't take it. I can't believe they haven't kicked her out of the village yet. Alright, so Joanna Cole is there to do her critiques. And I love the critique that she gave to Austin. It was like, his fabric was hideous. But that can be made into something that is fabulous. And sometimes fabric is just so hideous that it's fabulous. It's like a pug dog. It's so ugly that it's beautiful. I don't know if that made any sense to you, but it perfectly makes sense in my mind. Alright, and Cara, high-waisted maxi skirt? Are you designing for a play or for like, you know, a store? Mila, pencil skirt? How is the actress supposed to move around in that? How are they supposed to dress her in that? She'd have to like shimmy into it. Mondo had the right idea. His whole, you know, thing that he worked out about, oh, it's her dad's smoking jacket, and yeah, because it's supposed to be like thrift store-ish. So it's supposed to be like used clothing, but not really like used but opulent. So Cara was freaking out because her design really sucks. I really don't think she got it this week. Mondo did not like his at first, and I have to say I didn't either. I didn't like his maxi skirt, so he decided to rework his, but he didn't have a lot of time left either. Kenley, is she ever going to stop being annoying? It's just so draining, even just watching the show. I could imagine how horrible it must be to be there. So it's time for the runway show. Judges Georgina Chapman, Isaac Mizrahi as usual, or Isaac Mizrahi, and Sutton Foster. Ooh, what a little drink of sunshine she is. So there's 7 designers this week, so to do the top 3 and the top bottom, one of them has to be safe, and that is Jarrell. So he's right in the middle. So Michael, let's talk about you first. He had this short, flouncy, ruffled skirt with a halter top. It looked like regular clothes. It didn't look like it was finished. It looked like maybe it needed a jacket or something. Kenley, she had this long jacket, which was kind of the right idea with the feathers on it. But then she had this straight skirt in this really cheap-ish print. There was a lot going on. A lot of look, as Tim Gunn would say, and not in a good way either. It just didn't look like it was a rich person's clothing. It looked like somebody wore that to work or something. I don't know. Obviously, they wouldn't wear it to work, but it just didn't look like opulent. Certainly not like Austen Starlet's darling, Marie Antoinette, opulent, oozing, dripping with money, just great, amazing costume. Can you tell I really liked Austen Scarlett's? It was really nice. I mean, you look at that and you'd say, well, yeah, I think somebody would wear that on Broadway. Mila, oh my God, a white fur shorty jacket with a crazy skirt. She really did look like a hooker, and not a high-priced one either, a really cheap one. Mondo, again, very similar to Austin's. You look at it and you say, I could see somebody in a Broadway show wearing that because it's quirky, it's rich, it's just amazing. You can't even describe it. You just look at it and you know. All right, so like he said, he had the old smoking jacket and then this long, like, peacockish dress. It wasn't a peacock print, but that's what I thought of when I looked at it. Cara, pencil skirt, shorty fur jacket with a bow that looked like she safety pinned it on the front. Poor construction. The slit in the back was going off to the side. It was a train wreck. All right, so we find out Michael's safe. And it came down to Mondo and Austin for the win. And I could have gone either way on it, but they picked Mondo. And I'm happy for him because he had a rough week last week. So he wins. Austin's safe. Kenley's safe. So it comes down to Cara and Mila. Either one of them could have gone, but I really do think that Cara's was worse. She had construction issues. She had design issues. Mila, at least half of it was good. Kind of. But even though she looked like a hooker. And when Sutton Foster was like, yeah, I could see that in Pretty Woman before she got pretty, I was like, yeah, that's probably just about right. So, unfortunately, Cara, you can go home to your kids. Well, unfortunately, because you didn't get to stay. Next time, they're at the United Nations. God only knows what they're doing there. Till next time, much love.